Welcome to OVTLYR.com. Find out why outliers win. This is how we predict stock market trends and investor behavior to win more trades. Well, let me show you some of the features. This is the best platform to take you from beginner to expert trader. And whether you're just starting out or leveling up, our platform provides the resources, from simple to use signals to in-depth market analysis tools that you need to save time and succeed. And if you're just getting started, here's the 3 simple steps that you need to do. Number 1, go to the watch list. Number 2, check out the stock and ETF details. And number 3, add your favorites and start getting buy or sell notifications right on your screen. So now you're ready to supercharge your trading. Let me show you all the powerful features to guard your downside and to grow aggressively. Let's start with the buy and sell signals. OVTLYR's buy and sell signals adapt to changing market conditions. During extended trends, a signal may remain active for prolonged periods. Whereas in highly volatile or choppy markets, a signal may only remain active for a few days or even weeks. These unique signals consider proprietary investor behavioral data, the first of their kind to bridge the gap between what investors think and how they act on the market. The most recent buy signals are in the bull and bear lists, and it's the only scanner for active traders capable of leveraging the behavioral data. You can further refine scanner results with market cap, sector, and industry filters. Next is our proprietary price trajectory oscillator. Our trajectory oscillator predicts where stock or ETF price trends are headed for in the near to intermediate future. Our heat map, investor fear and greed data, and proprietary directional volatility are used as key inputs for this predictive model, making it a unique and powerful investment tool. In the stock market, as you know, the trend is your friend until it isn't. Because our system is based on dynamic investor behaviors instead of static indicators, OVTLYR is more adaptive to changing conditions than competing signal services. That means it can act aggressively in trending conditions and defensively in ranging or volatile times. So how do you use it? First, you identify trends in investor fear and greed based upon its up or down direction. Next, use it in tandem with the heat map data in order to identify more opportunities. And lastly, use it as an overlay on the daily candlestick charts for ease of reference. So next is the heat map chart. And the proprietary heat map chart for stocks and ETFs represents pockets of irrational investor fear and greed, represented by the colors red and green respectively on a daily basis. Now the way you get to that is you come up to this button right here, and that switches from the candlestick view to the heat map view. So how do you use it? It shows buying opportunities that frequently occur in the red zones, selling opportunities that frequently occur in the green zones, and the darker the color gradient, the stronger the buy or sell opportunity. The heat map is overlaid on a daily close price for quick reference. Next, let's take a look at the down cycle and recovery indicators. These indicators provide a warning to major market drawdowns followed by a recovery period that can provide excellent opportunities to re-enter the market. These indicators are applied at the sector and the individual stocks that make up that sector. And sometimes avoiding major market corrections is all you need. So how do you use the down cycle indicator? An orange overlay is an early warning of impending drawdown. A red overlay is a severe warning of a very near-term drawdown. Avoid drawdowns by reducing risk during these periods. A green overlay is an indicator of an ensuing recovery, and a risk-on strategy is definitely more appropriate during these events. A sector or an index is made up of companies grouped together by similarities, and the constituent map provides a quick view of daily fear and greed scores arranged from least to greatest. So how do you use it? Because sectors are groups of similar companies, the constituent map tells the behind-the-scenes story of what's causing the sector to trend or reverse course. Much like watching the tide come in or go out over time, excessive fear or greed among companies accumulates, leading to near-term trend reversals. Then there's a directional volatility histogram. Volatility is the measure of price instability, both for gains and losses. But to an investor, their only real risk is monetary loss. OVTLYR separates the downside risk from upside volatility to highlight the real risk of owning the stock. Next is the price chart and stock fundamentals. Every stock that OVTLYR covers should have a familiar look and feel to it to help you get started in minutes. And we include basic stock fundamentals like PE ratios, market caps, and volume, plus expense ratios for the ETFs. So let OVTLYR do the work for you and let us send you the notifications when you receive a buy or sell signal. Just add the stock or ETF to your favorites, and then the notifications management page, it lets you enable or disable buy or sell functions, down cycle recovery indicators, and even more. And you get an email alert as soon as one of these is triggered. OVTLYR OVTLYR covers over 1,600 of the largest market cap and highly liquid US stocks and ETFs. We regularly onboard more companies as they meet our input data criteria. We do not cover companies with a market cap below $2 billion due to liquidity constraints. So why should you trust our signals and data? Our team of leading researchers with well over a century of combined expertise in behavioral economics, artificial intelligence, and financial markets designed OVTLYR from the ground up to level the playing field for retail investors. And that's why we say, when you've reached the point where you're tired of trading systems that overpromise and underdeliver, well, you're in the right place. Welcome